Adam has a proposal for Chelsea, and Lily grills Audra about Holden. At the Abbott house, Jack looks around the renovated space. Diane asks, "Well, what do you think?" Jack doesn't respond, so Kyle says, "It's stunning. It's beautiful." They keep prompting Jack to speak. Diane implores, "Oh, for God's sake, Jack. Say something." He finally says, "It's perfect." She's overcome with relief. He loves it and tells her she was absolutely right. Diane admits he scared her to death as Kyle pours bubbly. Jack says she protected the integrity of the place, just as she promised. They toast to Diane, who teases him about being scared. Jack admits he was terrified. He worried what he'd do if he didn't like it, but from the moment he opened his eyes, he knew this was home. Jack's true opinion. They sit, and Diane apologizes for putting Jack through such turmoil. He's sorry he made it so difficult. She understands making the changes was almost traumatic for him. Diane admits she was scared too. Kyle loves it and thinks everyone else will too. Diane remarks that she preserved everything in case they had to put it all back. Jack says it's the perfect blend of old-world style and contemporary. He marvels that he could imagine his father in the space right now. He flashes to a conversation he had with John in the living room. Diane takes them in to see the dining room. Jack cannot wait for Ashley and Tracy to see what an amazing job she's done. Diane isn't sure Ashley will like it. Jack doesn't know. He thinks after this she'll be fully embraced by the entire Abbott family. They kiss. Diane asks Kyle if he and Claire will change their minds and move in there. Kyle admits they'll likely get their own place, but he commits to Sunday dinners in the dining room. "This will always be my home. Thank you for preserving it, Mom." They embrace. Kyle snaps photos to show Claire, and they all talk about not being able to wait for Harrison's reaction. He's heading back to the office, but Jack says he'll stay and soak this up for a bit. Kyle exits, and Diane says, "Okay, go ahead. Now that it's just them, he can tell her the truth. She's sure there are changes he doesn't like. I promise I can take it." Jack admits that a few things threw him at first. He wonders if the crown molding is too formal. She says she didn't change it, she only had it painted. He questions the fabric on the sofa, but she says he loved it on Tracy's club chairs in her apartment. Jack turns his attention to the portrait over the fireplace. He likes it a lot. Diane found it in the attic. It was a gift from his mother to his father in 1956. She knows, because there was a note on the back of it. Jack tears up. "I could not be more impressed." He couldn't see the possibility of still loving it after it was updated, but he loves it. He sees her everywhere. "That's the way it should be. Why did I ever doubt you?" He tells Diane she has more than earned her place there. He thanks her for reminding him he shouldn't get stuck in the past. Jack wishes his parents could be there to see what a wonderful job she's done with their family home. Adam's proposal. At Society, Adam greets Chelsea and tells her this couldn't wait. He's been thinking, and there's something important he wants to ask her. He hopes she'll say yes. Chelsea asks what he's doing. It looks like he's about to propose. Adam realizes that she's not thrilled about the idea. She says it would be premature. Adam turns sarcastic and jokey. She tells them remarrying so soon would be extreme. Adam says Victor brought it up, and so did Connor. Letting her off the hook, he admits he wasn't about to propose marriage at least. "Will you come work with me at Newman Media?" Chelsea didn't see this coming. It's out of the blue. Adam admits he's been considering this before she even moved to the ranch. He knows she's thriving at Marchetti, but the idea feels right to him. Chelsea's flattered, but she doesn't understand. Adam points out she has experience. She's built her own company before. He thinks a partnership could work. "My COO. He needs someone with creative ideas, who knows his quirks. Someone he can work well with." Chelsea hedges. "The way you and Sally did?" Adam's not trying to replicate his dynamic with Sally. He wants a new partnership. They're in sync, and this would be perfect. He needs someone who he trusts, and who can see his vision and push back. They could carpool and save on gas. She laughs and muses. This ended up being a proposal after all. Adam gets down on one knee and says, "Chelsea Lawson, will you do me the honor of being my COO?" She urges him to get up and says to the room at large, "This isn't what it looks like." Adam gets back in his chair. "Well,